You mentioned Whitney. She was a dear friend of yours.
Dear friend and sister.
And I think one of the hardest things I've ever seen you do was to sing at her funeral.
Oh, my gosh. It was.
You could tell. It was painful for you.
When they asked me, I knew I had to do it, but it was something that I just didn't know if I was going to make it. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but the Holy Spirit gave me enough strength, because Whitney used to sing that song, and she used to put that song, Don't Cry For Me, is the song I sang for her. She loved that song.
To me, as a friend, that would have been not the funeral, but watching her decline would have been the hardest thing. And with you being such a strong woman of faith, and her mother being in gospel music, it seemed there was nothing anyone could do.
Yeah. I mean,
other than pray.
That's all you can do. Whenever you have a family member or friend that's going through any type of addiction, unfortunately you're limited. You're limited. And it is a painful thing to watch. It is a very painful thing to watch. You keep praying, you keep reaching, you keep, even up until the week that she passed, I talked to her that I was just checking in on her, and she was doing pretty good. It seemed that she was doing pretty good. She had went a nice little stretch. She said, I'm doing good. I'm about to get on the plane. I'll go to a Clyde party, and then, I'll talk to you later. I was like, okay. And a few days later, my daughter called me. It was like, is it true? I said, what? Whitney? I'm like, no, I just got off the phone with her. She's fine. Because, unfortunately, because I was up close and personal in probably towards the last 20 years of her life, it was amazing to me how people could make up stories. And you're in the public eye, but that level of fame was just unbelievable. So I didn't believe it. I was like, no, they're just making up something else, And she was like, my daughter was crying. And so I called Pat, Whitney's sister-in-law, and I just said, is it true? And she was like, is Alvin with you? I'm like, no. And I knew. And so that was just, yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this conversation, check out the recommended videos on your screen and subscribe to Peachtree TV to see the latest from Monica Pearson One-on-One.